Local news that matters. This is WTWO News Weekend Edition.
After a year of challenges and trials, it is very affirming, that we've done a good job. People feel safe.
After St. Patrick's Day was canceled due to COVID-19 in 2020, folks in the Valley are celebrating again. And people across the country continue to say the name of Breonna Taylor 1 year after she was killed in her home. Good evening, and thank you for joining us. I'm Taylor Johnson. Normally, St. Patrick's Day is a busy and festive time around Terre Haute, but due to the pandemic last year, most events didn't happen. The closing of indoor dining for restaurants like Sanka Irish Pub were some of the first to happen because of COVID-19. A year later, Sanka celebrated the holiday at 50% capacity. Other festivities also restarted after a slight hiatus. We spoke with local residents about their excitement to continue St. Patrick's Day traditions.
It was 2 days before our St. Patrick's Day celebration last year. We had to cancel everything that we were doing, and people were pretty, depressed by that. I mean, it was something people look forward to, celebrating St. Patrick's Day.
And there were plenty other events that happened this weekend, like the St. Patrick's Day Parade. And speaking of the parade, today nearly 30 floats made their way from the Old Schulte High School through Ohio Boulevard to St. Patrick's School. Businesses, students, and other organizations got to design their own float. And those who walked in the parade also gave out candy to those who lined the streets. Folks even got to see some traditional Irish dances. How cool is that? We spoke with the chair of the parade just before it got started, and he shared his excitement for the event, especially after not having it last year.
We are so excited that in 45 minutes we're about to have one of our favorite St. Patrick's School traditions, and that's the St. Patrick's Day Parade. The kids here are excited. Unfortunately we had to cancel last year due to COVID, and they are so excited to be able to finally have this parade.
Shackley says the parade is one of the many traditions at St. Patrick's School. And before the parade, parents and children came together for the Irish Dash 5K run. It started bright and early around 9 this morning at St. Patrick's School. There was also a 1-mile run for those who didn't want to go as far. The annual Irish Dash raises money for 7th graders to take their class trip to Washington, D.C. One 7th grade student says she was happy to see such a big turnout.
It makes me surprised of how there's so many people that comes and gathers around just to help us out, and like how the school actually works together to do this.
The 7th grade class is looking forward to going to Washington, D.C. very soon, thanks to the community's help. And a barn is a total loss after it caught fire this evening in Terre Haute. The Prairieton Fire Department responded to a call just after 7 o'clock on Filebeck Drive. According to Assistant Chief Bud Bonham, cases of ammunition in the barn were going off and the roof collapsed. Bonham says the fire started in the back of the barn, but he's not sure if it started inside or outside. Nobody was home at the time of the incident, and the fire is under investigation. A Clay County man is in jail after a chase landed him in some swampy waters, literally. It happened early Friday morning. Indiana State Police say they tried stopping this man, Charles Atkinson of Brazil, for an expired motorcycle license plate. But instead of stopping, they say Atkinson drove away. According to police, during the chase, his motorcycle got stuck while turning on a set of train tracks. So he jumped off and ran through the woods before falling into swampy water. He was then arrested. Atkinson is facing multiple charges, including resisting law enforcement and driving while suspended. He's being held at the Clay County Jail. And it's time to spring ahead again. The annual time hop of daylight saving happens tomorrow morning at 2 a.m. Every spring, the nation pushes their clocks ahead 1 hour, springing forward. And here's a fun fact. Daylight saving was developed and refined over time, allowing for better use of natural daylight. Guidelines for it were set in the U.S. in 1966 by the Uniform Time Act. Right now, the guidelines say it starts the second Sunday in March and ends the first Sunday in November. That's when we fall back. Arizona and Hawaii are the only 2 U.S. states that do not observe daylight saving. And moving your clock forward isn't the only thing you need to do for daylight saving. It's also important to change the batteries in your smoke detector. Fire Chief Jeff Fisher with the Terre Haute Fire Department says you should change the batteries twice a year, in the spring and in the fall. If someone doesn't have a smoke detector, it's crucial to get one. Chief Fisher says the Apartments Protect the Precious program will give you a smoke detector if you need it. And it was 1 year ago today that police in Louisville, Kentucky shot and killed an innocent woman in her own home. Her name was Breonna Taylor. To this day, no one has been charged in her killing. Friends, supporters, and activists took to the street in cities across the country today calling for justice. NBC's Chris Pallone has the story.
In Louisville, Kentucky, Saturday and other cities across the country, people stopped to remember Breonna Taylor. It's been 1 year since Louisville police gunned down the 26-year-old emergency room technician in her home. No one has been charged with her death. That's why family and friends are still demanding justice.
Nobody's been held accountable, and that's the problem.
Taylor's mother, Tamika Palmer, spoke with NBC's Blaine Alexander this week.
Breonna was just full of life. She didn't deserve it. She was 26 years old.
Police entered Taylor's home serving a no-knock warrant. Kentucky Attorney General Daniel Cameron has said the officers were justified in shooting because Taylor's boyfriend, Kenneth Walker, fired first. Walker said he thought it was a home invasion. With state charges unlikely, the family hopes justice could come from a federal investigation. The FBI says it has made significant progress and that it is investigating all aspects of Taylor's death. To mark the date, President Joe Biden tweeted that Taylor's death was a tragedy, and he called for Congress to pass a landmark police reform bill. At the Louisville rally, State Representative Attica Scott assessed changes since Taylor's killing.
Not as far as policy, not as far as practices with the police department, but what has changed is the people, they have become even more resolved in seeking justice.
1 year later, a family and a community left with few answers and a thirst for justice. Chris Pallone, NBC News.
Coming up on WTWO News at 11, the Duggar community gives a woman a wonderful birthday surprise as she celebrates 100 years. And later in sports is regional championship night with 3 different Wabash Valley teams still alive in the boys basketball state tournament. Grant Pugh has highlights in just a few.
You're watching WTWO News Weekend Edition with Taylor Johnson, meteorologist Dan Reynolds, and sports with Omar Tello. This year's